Hello everyone and welcome back to more Neckbeard Stories with your friend Moonhorse. Once again, Neckbeard Stories, r/Neckbeard Stories is still locked down, but we have r/Tales of Neckbeards to transfer over to and share more wonderful stories of these truly infuriating human beings. So, with that being said, this is the tale of Nobeard. Well, the intro. Quote, Nobeard, the intro, / I bought this DLC, but I want the society to pay for it. From Reddit user Kite Pirate. Hey, longtime skulking fan of Neckbeard stories. R.I.P. And with this new collection, I thought it'd be a good chance to post my own experience with a neckbeard whose antics include being a bully, running a society event to the ground, leaving over 400 pounds worth of games unguarded to play Mario Kart, and overall just being a bad person. But for a starter, how about I tell you about how Nobeard once bought DLC for a game, then wanted us to pay for it, and then tried lying to get the money. TLDR at the bottom. Well, I'm not sure if people will get as much of a laugh at this from I do, but I'm going to use this story to test the water, see if people enjoy it and one another. Well, I'm sure we will. From what I've read, this is when I introduce the characters. Myself, Kite Pirate, your usual nerd in college, lucky enough to find other nerds in a game society. At the time, was on the committee for GameStock? I don't know what that is, but cool. Rick, named after everyone's favorite alcoholic scientist. Oh, you gotta be smart to understand that reference, kids. He was the video games coordinator, sound guy who basically was in charge of setting up video game events with society and had to maintain consoles, games, including budgeting for new games, etc. Auditor, very simply, was auditor of society. Funny enough, was an actual physical neckbeard, but fairly sound and pretty straight to the point. Then there was Nobeard. Now, anyone who reads Neckbeard stories should know what a neckbeard at heart is. And that's Nobeard. We're talking skinny dude who showers and has less facial hair than Angelina Jolie, but had difficulty with social skills and the personality of an elitist 12-year-old COD player. Oh boy! Oh boy! Now, being a game sock, we had tons of people with difficulties with social skills, and it's grand. We get that it can be tough, so usually everyone is patient with people. My gripe with Nobeard was his personality. He was generally an entitled prick who pressed buttons and felt that he could do no wrong. Setting for this story is video game night in college. We book a room from the college and bring consoles owned by the society. Members play for free, and we chill out and play some games. At the time, we had a Wii U with a little-known game called Super Smash Brothers. Oh yeah, that's super underground, isn't it? It was consistently the most popular game at the Society for ages, and that week, new DLC had been released in the form of new characters. The new characters were the Pokemon Mewtwo, the hairless cat that floats around the stage shooting psychic attacks. It's a Pokemon, that's a different thing. We had the vanilla game, though, and no one had a problem with that. We had enough controllers between Wiimotes and GameCube to run 8-player Smash, so everyone was usually pretty happy, except for Nobeard. See, Nobeard was that special snowflake player who could only use the tablet to play. Nothing else would do. If you picked it up first, he'd literally tell you just to give it to him. He'd use any excuse and would say anything short of please to get that controller. So, usually in video games, Rick had no time for his complaints. One night, while I'm discovering the sweet hell of Bloodborne with a friend, Nobeard approaches Rick, who's doing an essay for college while running the event. Rick, can the society get the DLC for Smash? I don't know, we can't really buy it with the society card, so no, not really. Well, could someone buy it for the society? I don't know, I'm actually busy, so I'll check later. Now, what the point of that conversation conveys the message, sure, go buy that and we'll pay you back the money, because I'd say none of it. Oh, I read that wrong. Now, what point of the conversation says, go buy it and I'll pay you back, but yeah. Quick note, society purchases are weird to do. They technically need to go through the auditor, and we aren't allowed to use the card for purchases, really. Nobeard walks off, and that seems settled. At some point, Rick goes to our office to work, while I and another committee member are supervising the event. All's well until I notice something in the Super Smash game, a hairless cat floating around on screen. Someone's playing as Mewtwo. I asked members if it's free, and someone clarified that Nobeard bought it himself. Now, in fairness, at first I'm like, that's neat of him to just buy it for the society, and think nothing else about it. If it finishes up, I drop into our office, find Rick and the auditor inside, ask them to know about the purchase. Rick rolls his eyes to heaven, and auditor points to me. Auditor, if that prick asks for a refund, you tell him no. Here's the gist. Nobeard purchased all available DLCs for the game. Think about 24 pounds in total. And then went to the office for his refund. Rick didn't know what he was talking about till Nobeard told him about the DLC. Apparently the conversation went as follows. Wait, why'd you buy it? I never said to do that. You said the society could, but I could, and then I get a refund. What? I never said that. We can't refund that. Okay, well, I want my DLC back. It's DLC. We can't give it back. You can uninstall it. No, I bought it and I want it back or to be refunded. Then contact the Nintendo store because we can't do that. Auditor walked in during this and had a similar conversation with, well, more cursing. Now that was the event itself. What followed was 2 weeks of Nobeard going to committee members asking for his money, often waiting until Auditor was not in the room. It got to a point where at another event, Nobeard approached the committee member and told them, Auditor said to give me 24 pounds for the stuff I bought. He said you can collect it from the office cash box. I saw this and messaged the auditor, who was nearby. Within 2 minutes, he marches in, clearly fed up with the bullshit, and loudly explains, okay, look, you made a purchase on the Society console without our permission. You were not told to buy it, and it was your choice. We are treating this as a donation as you made the purchase of your own will. No, that's bullshit. I told you I'd buy it and I'd get my money back. Who said that? I don't remember, but it was a committee member. Fun fact, only me and Rick were at that event when he bought it. No one told you that. You're not going to get your money. If you keep asking, we'll bring it to the Society's Council and we'll see what they think about you making illicit purchases on college equipment. Nobeard, realizing that he wasn't winning, sulks away, but does spend the rest of the year complaining about how he got scammed. TLDR, Nobeard doesn't get permission to buy DLC, so buys DLC and expects a refund. When told no, gets sneaky and lies to people to try and get it. Ends up being chewed out by the auditor. So there you have it. This is literally my first post on Reddit. Let me know if I need to edit or anything. If people like this story, let me know, and I'll probably throw up another. Besides that, I hope you have a bit of a laugh on this. Well, I did. I certainly enjoyed this. Thank you, Kite Pirate. That was pretty good. And I hope you post more. Fucking post all of them. It's going to be great. It's a wonderful thing to share your stories. This guy sounds like a fucking tool, though. I mean, come on. You were told no. Why would you... All because you wanted to play a video game character. Why wouldn't you just get it on your own console? I don't understand the mentality with this guy. Like, I really don't. This is like going to Walmart and seeing one of those display Nintendo Switches, and they're like, "Oh, we have DLC for Mario Odyssey," and then you just buy it, but it's on the display Switch. It's not yours, and you don't get to keep it anyway because it's not yours. So, like, what the fuck? Like, why? It's really stupid. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. Also, I have a Patreon if you'd like to donate to this, and I'd like to thank you all for being here to celebrate what I hope is the rebirth of yet another Neckbeard story subreddit. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.